How's it going, guys? Roguestay here, bringing you another video, and today we are looking at Pikachu EX. So this deck, I've been trying to muck around with it to try and make it work, and I think I have a list that is just good enough to work in this current format, and post-rotation, I generally think it might be a thing. So let's have a look at it. So our main attacker is Pikachu EX with 200 HP. It also has the ability Resolute Heart, so if it's going to be knocked out from like a clean one shot, you don't get knocked out, it survives on 10 health. What is absolutely busted. And for glass, lightning and a metal energy, you can do 300 damage, but you do have to discard all your energy. Now, I hear you asking me, but Rogues, how are we powering this bad boy up? Really simply, we are using Sparkling Crystal. So it makes it cost 1 energy less, and if you combine that with Crispin, you can get 2 energy out in turn 2. So Crispin, we search our deck for 2 basic energy. 1 goes into hand, 1 attaches to the Pokemon. They have to be different energies, but since Pikachu has 3 different energy costs, it makes life a million times easier. So once we discard the energies, we are looking to use the Magneton from Surgeon Sparks, what allows us to knock itself out and attach 3 basic energy to our lightning Pokemon any way we like. And funny enough, we have the Pikachu who needs 3 energy, and if you've got the Terra Crystal and he's surviving on 10 health, guess what? You'll swing for 2 energy and setting up an energy onto the bench. Pikachu, what you have, ready for your next Crispin. Our main engine this deck is going to be the Noctowl engine, and we are running a 3-3 line of it. So basically we're able to go find our Crispins, we're able to go find our stadiums and anything we need. I have put Gravity Mountain in this deck because it just helps numbers. Like 300 is a really good number, but a lot of stage 2s just have just over that. So putting minus 30 on them, we can literally take multiple knockouts. So if you are swinging 300 and then they retreat and hit you with a fresh one, you can swing another 300. Play this and then take like 4 prizes a turn. What is absolutely mad. So to finish up the deck, we've got Mew and Fez, because why wouldn't you? It's just such nice consistency. 2 Rotoms to go get our Hootoots and our Noctowls ready to go. We are running 4 of Body Boffin, Nest Ball and Ultra Ball. We want consistency when we are looking for our Pokemon. I put 3 Night Stretchers in just so we can start getting stuff back. We are running 1 Black Belt Training, just because if you don't have the stadium, you can hit 340 with your Pikachu, what is really good numbers. We are running 3 Boss because we kind of want to go like a 2-2-2 prize trade in this deck, so Boss really helps that situation out. We've got 4 Crispin because we just want to see Crispin enough every turn. A PAL pad to get the bosses back if we need them. We've got 2 Turos in here, just so we can reset our Noctowls as well. We can pick up the Pikachu in the active if it's got damage and try to negate prize taking that way. And then we are running a 3-3-3 of Grass, Steel and Lightning is the energy. This deck is actually kind of mental, I swear. When I built it, I was like, is it going to work? Is it just going to be memey? Surprisingly, it works really well. But anyway, let's hop over to some gameplay footage. I'll show you what I mean.
Before the game, why not hit the subscribe button? It'll definitely bless your top decks. Thanks. Back to the video.
Okay, so we are starting the game here now. I can't remember if we get the coin flip in this, but I do know we're going against a Charizard EX deck. So I was feeling mildly confident because they always attack them with 2 prizes. We get to choose if you want to go first or second. So I was sort of debating. We decided to go first in this match because I wanted to try to just get set up, and I know we're not likely to get knocked out going first in this format, so we're not too bad. But our opening hand was kind of fire, and I'm happy that we didn't decide to go first here, because we would have got absolute second because we would have missed the attack annoyingly. So we go grab our Hootoots off our Buddy Boffin because we just want to find everything we need. I was sort of debating, so I only went for 1 Hoothoot since we already have one to the bench. I didn't really want to fill out because I wanted to keep the Nest Ball just in case Ultra Ball, just so we could go grab a Fez if we got knocked out. Or even a Mew, because looking at our hand, we are able to like fin enough where we wouldn't be too concerned. Also attached to the Rotom here, because Fan Rotom is actually a viable attacker. We get hit by Iono. So we're looking at a Fez. We've got Noctowl, what we end up drawing into. The Dusclops is kind of scary in this matchup, I'm not going to lie. So I believe we end up just, if it was looking at this hand, I think embossing it is legit the play. But we do play the Noctowl here just to get sort of set up. I'm thinking about taking the Stadium and just put it in my hand. I believe I should maybe just sat on this a bit. We like have enough cards here to really find what we need. So I don't know why I went sort of so aggressive. I'm looking at the Crispin, like thinking, do I do a Crispin turn here? Because we can end up like sort of setting up, but we end up targeting down their Pidgey to really try to slow down their setup. Because if they are able to get into the Pidgeot, we are struggling. We can one-shot it, but we're trying to slow down their setup as much as we can. We've got the Gravity Mountain down. Maybe I should have kept that in my hand. But we've took our first prize with Rotom. We've kept quite a solid single prize board state as much as possible. Looking at sort of their hand, they've got 12 cards in hand. We're not having a great time. They near enough guaranteed to have the Zard, but they don't, so they end up hitting the Rotom V again. Once again, you realise this deck is completely post-rotation as well, so we are sort of handicapping ourselves a little bit. But we end up going for the Ultra Ball to go grab us another Noctowl. At this situation, we Noctowl to go grab ourselves a Boss. And maybe the Crystal. Yeah, Boss and Crystal. Because, once again, we're not really worrying too much. So we are going after the Dusknoir here. We could have went after the Manda, but I think Dusknoir is probably a better choice. Since we're not going to be 2 prizes ahead, so if they Dusknoir are Pikachu, they are able to knock it out. I was thinking about putting the Crystal down, but I thought in case they have Lost Vacuum, we might be in trouble. So we take our 1 prize here. We hit a Steel Energy. That's not too bad. I should have probably checked to see our energy count, really. Okay, from here then I choose a new active Pokemon. Once again, with the Stadium in, we're not too bad. We've got Fez in hand. I'm not expecting an Iono here since they're on like 19 cards in hand. So they do find the Terra Orb, they fail it. So at this point in time, I'm thinking, do they have Zard in hand? They must have Zard in hand, surely to God. But they end up using the Fossil Stone to go grab the Rare Candy into Zard, get their energies going. At this point in time, I'm not seeing a Stadium bounce, so we are feeling a little bit confident about the Stadium. They end up getting the Charmeleon down here. But we're already 2 prize cards ahead, and they're likely here to only take 1 prize off us. So we're not looking too bad. But they do counter capture up the Hoothoot we have on the bench, what is kind of rough for us. We kind of wanted that to hang around so we could hopefully search for a Noctowl. They use Turo to pick up the Rotom, what is definitely a fine idea. So you don't really want that hanging around. And they go for a Dusknoir play as well, so our Pikachu is looking mildly threatened by the Dusk. But if they do that, they're going to give us a prize. And we're not looking too bad. So we hit the Terra Crystal. We play the Fez. Our hand is looking really tasty. So we're swinging 300 damage, knocking out the Charizard. We get the Turo off the prizes. So I am really expecting the Dusknoir play here. Or Duskull. Just to put some damage onto the Pikachu. Ready for a return knockout. But we have a Pikachu in hand, ready to go. We've got the Ultra Ball, so we do literally have game in hand. We have Rotom with an engine on, so we have the retreat. So they hit the Pidgey. I was really expecting to be Iono'd here, if I'm being perfectly honest. And I'm just sort of sitting there waiting for but they give us another prize. I was expecting us to be Iono to 1, but because we have Fez, Iono to 1 is not too difficult to get out of. And there's the Iono. Puts us into Ultra Ball. We still near enough have guaranteed, what is fine. So we definitely promote a Rotom here. We try to skew this prize rate as much as we can. We hit a Hoothoot, and we basically hit the nuts. So we can rescue Stretcher to go grab ourselves the Pikachu, Ultra Ball to go grab ourselves the Magneton. Evolve the Magneton, we give them a prize card, but we get our free energy over to the Pikachu, and we swing for 300 damage and knockout, because they weren't able to bounce the stadium. And we take Crispin off the last prize. Just shows you, like, Charizard is arguably one of the best meta decks to come out in recent history, but this deck is able to absolutely body it. But yeah, that's Pikachu EX, my version. Decklist is down in the description as always. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if there's any sort of decks that you want to see. And I will attempt my best to play them and show you how it goes. But for now, I'll catch all you fine ass beautiful people later. Peace out, guys. Bye.